George's affair ruins one young Sheldon key relationship besides Mary and George. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like. The Coopers have been greatly impacted by George's affair, particularly Sheldon, who saw it firsthand and was unable to discuss it with his father prior to his passing. Young Sheldon has been more forgiving in its portrayal of George than The Big Bang Theory, though the impending revelation in Season 7 is anticipated to spark conflict. In addition to ruining George's relationship with Mary, cheating on her with Brenda would also shatter the connection that has grown between Brenda and Mary over the years. Throughout, George's affair has been the Coopers' constant source of worry. The Coopers and their relationships will be impacted by young Sheldon and its fallout, but so will another important relationship outside the family. The Big Bang Theory had already established George's affair as a crucial event affecting the Coopers before young Sheldon even introduced its main characters. However, Sheldon stated Penny in The Big Bang Theory Season 10, Episode 8, that few were as badly affected by the affair as he was because he saw his father betrayed firsthand and was never able to discuss it with George before he passed away. The late George Cooper was purposefully presented on The Big Bang Theory as an unfaithful good-for-nothing, particularly because his stories were either recounted by Mary, directly impacted by his affair, or Sheldon, whose opinions on that were obviously impacted by Mary. However, George was never as harshly portrayed in young Sheldon's 6 seasons, and his affair has been so subtly hinted at that young Sheldon Season 6 omitted the plot entirely, indicating that its approaching revelation in Season 7 will be very tense. However, young Sheldon Season 6 made it apparent that the affair will affect not just the Coopers' relationships, but also one of Mary's few friendships. In young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 14, A Launch Party and a Whole Human, even hints concerning Brenda and George's relationship ran the risk of causing relationships to deteriorate. It's evident how upset Mary and George would be if they knew for sure that one of them had betrayed the other, given George's jealousy over Mary and Pastor Rob's lunch and Mary's rage at Brenda and George's friendliness. Mary might have felt reassured by Brenda's admission in young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 17, that George and she only opened up to each other because he probably found it easier than talking to his wife. However, that wouldn't be the case if George cheated on Mary with Brenda. Mary and Brenda's friendship would undoubtedly suffer if George were to act on his connection with Brenda, even though his affair would undoubtedly destroy his relationship with Mary. Since there was only conversation between George and Brenda, young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 17 allowed the two to work things out and accept one another. However, the fact that Mary and Brenda consider each other friends, something that young Sheldon Season 1's events suggest is unthinkable, indicates that there is some trust between the two, which would be violated if George were to cheat on Mary with Brenda, destroying two of Mary's most